Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and I say Shabbat Shalom because it is Saturday night here at the Jewish Home. My name is Rabbi Ron Goldberg, the campus rabbi here on the Eisenberg campus. I'm joined by my friends Stacy and Annette, who are going to be helping us out with our program this evening. And we begin, of course, with Havdalah. We have to close out Shabbat before we can go into Chanukah. So even though it was Shabbat Chanukah, we need to close Shabbat, and then we light the Hanukkah candles after that. So just as we welcomed Shabbat with candles, with wine, and with the sweetness, we let it go the same way. So Annette's going to light the candle over there, our special multi-wicked Havdalah candle. I have the wine, I have the sweet spices to remind us of the sweetness of Shabbat. And with that, we begin our service. Hine el Yeshuati eftach v'lo efchad ki ozi v'zimrat ya Adonai v'hi l'Yeshua u'shaftim mayim v'safson mimanei ha'Yeshua Adonai ha'Yeshua olamcha brachatecha salah Adonai Sevaot Imanu Miskav Lanu Elohai Yaakov Selah Adonai Sevaot Oshrei Adam Boteach Ba Adonai Hoshia Hamelech Yaninu V'yom Koreinu Leotimu Hayita Ora V'simcha V'safson V'kar Kin Tielanu Kosh Yeshuot Esav V'shem Adonai Ekra La 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen Borei peri hagafen La 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei minei besamim Borei minei besamim La 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei morei ha'esh Borei morei ha'esh Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamavdil ben chodesh lechor ben or lechoshech ben Yisrael la'amim ben yom hashvi'i l'sheshet yamei hamaseh Baruch atah Adonai Hamavdil ben chodesh lechor Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov. A good week, a week of peace, may happiness and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace, may happiness and joy increase. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishvi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov, Rabbi.
Shavua Tov, Stacy. You know, we're going to light the Hanukkah candles in just a second. We first remember that this is the Chag Urim, the Festival of Lights, And Rabbi Binder and I were talking about this earlier in the week, this idea of light, that in times in Europe when just making a candle was so precious, when having the money to buy a candle to create the wax, to do what you needed to do for Shabbat, to have one candle was something. But here, with Chanukah, each day we go up in holiness. We add another candle, another candle, another candle. And we're imagining for those communities in Europe where everybody in the shtetl is lighting a candle and everybody can see each other lighting those candles, how lovely that sight must have been. And imagine this time of year, Stacy, it's the darkest time of the year. These are the shortest days of the year, the correspondingly the longest nights of the year are coming up about now. And this is where our candle comes to banish the darkness. We light it to banish the darkness. So Stacy's going to light the shamash. And as I recite the blessings, she'll go ahead and light them. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim l'avotenu hayamim ha'hem Bazman Hazeh. In my house, my wife is Israeli American, so of course we have to sing the song she brought with her back from the kibbutz. Ma'osor Yeshuati l'chana el l'shabeach tikon beitefilati v'sham toda nezabeach Le'tahi matbeach, mitzor hamnabeach, azemor b'shir mizmor, Chanukah hamizbeach, azemor b'shir mizmor, Chanukah hamizbeach. The song, of course, means that I will complete with song and with psalm the dedication of the ark, just as the Maccabees did in times gone by. Chag Sameach, Chag Urim Sameach, Happy Hanukkah, everybody, and of course, Shavua Tov.
Happy Chanukah! Good Yontif! My name is Cindy Paley and I'm delighted to be singing songs, Chanukah songs today with all of the residents of the Jewish Home of Los Angeles. I'm going to start with a beautiful song in Ladino that says, Chanukah lindasta aquí. Beautiful Chanukah is here. Ocho candeles para mí. 8 candles for me, and we're going to have parties, a song. We're going to count in Ladino. Let's practice it. Una candalica, dos candalicas, tres candalicas, cuatro candalicas, cinco candalicas, seis candalicas, siete candalicas, ocho candeles para mí. Let's see if we can try that together. Beautiful Chanukah. Chanukah linda está aquí. Chanukah linda está aquí. Ocho candeles para mí. candalicas, ocho candeles para mí. A parties, fiesta, muchas fiestas voy a hacer, con alegría sin placer. Muchas fiestas voy a hacer, con alegría sin placer. Oh, una cantalica, dos cantalicas, tres cantalicas, cuatro cantalicas, cinco cantalicas, seis cantalicas, siete cantalicas, ocho candeles para mí. We'll have lots of pastries with almonds and honeys. Los pastelicos voy a comer con almendricas y la miel. Los pastelicos voy a comer con almendricas y la miel. Oh, una candalica, dos candalicas, tres candalicas, cuatro candalicas, cinco candalicas, seis candalicas, siete candalicas, ocho candeles para mí. Ocho candeles para mí. Ocho candeles para mí. Ole! Oh, that was a lot of fun. And a lot of fun. And another song that I love is Chanukah in Santa Monica, because this year we are not going to be able to travel or go anywhere. So I'm going to spend a little time in Santa Monica celebrating Chanukah, lighting candles and wearing my sandals by the sea. Here we go. This is a song by Tom Lehrer. Take it away. I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I spend Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em, so every year I pack my gear and go out west for Purim. Rosh Hashanah I spent in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi. But in December there's just one place for me. With the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah like a baby in a cradle. I'll be playing with my dreidel. Here's to Judah Maccabeus, if he could only see us spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea. Let's try it again. I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, wearing sandals, lighting candles by the sea. I spent Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me. Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em, so every year I pack my gear, go out west for Purim. Rosh Hashanah I spent in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi. But in December there's just one place for me. With the California flora, I'll be lighting my menorah like a baby in a cradle. I'll be playing with my dreidel. Here's a Judah Maccabeus, if he could only see us spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica by the sea. Yeah. Okay, Tom Lehrer wrote that wonderful song. And he was popular in the 50s and 60s with a lot of wonderful parodies. Well, Hanukkah is such a beautiful and joyous holiday. Let's sing a song that says, Hanukkah, what a bright and cheerful holiday. Chag Yafei Kol Kach. It's time to sing and play and watch the dreidel spin and turn and sov while the candles burn. Let's try it. Chanukah, Chag Yafei Kol Kach, Or Chaviv. Chanukah, Chanukah, Chag Yafei Kol Kach, Or Chaviv Misaviv, Gile Yeled Rach. Chanukah, Chanukah, Sevivon Sov Sov, Sov Sov Sov, Sov Na Sov, Manayim Batov. Pam param param pam, param pam 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 pam. Chanukah, Chanukah, joyous holiday. Candles bright, cheerful light, old and young will play. Chanukah, Chanukah, Sevivon Sov Sov, spin and turn, while the candles burn. Svivoni arutz begil, min ha'emek lagalil, bin harim ve'amakim, basadot ha'yerukim. Svivoni arutz begil, min ha'emek lagalil, bin harim ve'amakim, basadot ha'yerukim. Pam 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 parararam, param pam 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 parararam, param 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 param, da-da-da-da-da-da. Svivani arutz ve'pap. Some of you may have my Hanukkah CD. It's been out for 30 years. We're going to join together in Yemei Chanukah. Oh Chanukah, oh Chanukah. Come light the menorah. Here we go. Yemei Chanukah, Chanukah Mikdashenu, Bekilu vesimcha mimalim et libenu. Laila vayom svivonenu hisov, Suganiyot nochal bamnarov. Ha'iru, ha'adliku, nerot Chanukah rahabim, al hanisihim ve'al haniflaot asher cholalu hamakabim, al hanisihim ve'al haniflaot asher cholalu hamakabim. Chanukah, oy Chanukah, ayon tifashener, alustiker afreilecher niton achazoiner, alle Nacht in Dreidel spielen mir, zu de Käselat Käse sind wir, Geschwinder sind Kinder, die Chanukah Lichter lechon. Lo mir alle singen und lo mir alle springen und lo mir alle tanzen in Korn. Lo mir alle singen und lo mir alle springen, lo mir alle tanzen in Korn. And everyone, let's join in English. Chanukah, oh Chanukah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sevivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they share a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they share a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Whew! Well, Hanukkah reminds us of the glory of Israel then and now. And I'm sure you'll recognize this next song.
Hanukkah reminds us of the glory of Israel then and now.
Mi Yimalel. Mi Yimalel Purot Yisrael Lotani Yimne En Bechol Dor Yakum Hagibor Goel Ha'am. Who can retell the things that befell us? Who can count them? In every age a hero or sage came to our aid. Hark, at this time of year in days of yore, ימלל גבורות ישראל אותן מימי, הן בחודור יקום הגיבור גואל העם. מי ימלל גבורות ישראל אותן מימי, הן בחודור יקום הגיבור גואל העם. שמע הימים ההם בזמן הזה, מכבי מושיע וכותב, ובימינו כל עם ישראל יתאחד יקום ויגאל. מי ימלל גבורות ישראל אותן מי ימנה, הן בכל דור יקום הגיבור גואל העם. That's an oldie and a goodie. Mi Yamalel, who can retell? Let's tell the story now of Chanukah with the well-known melody of Those Were the Days. And keep the flame forever shining bright. 8 days of Chanukah, we celebrate the festival of light. Those days in history still live for you and me, so let's keep the flame, as it says, forever shining bright. Once there was a time we had a temple where every Jew would go 3 times a year. There we worship God in our tradition, till suddenly a tyrant did appear. Then at Modin Mattathias told us, whoever is for God, come join our band. Led by Judah and his faithful brothers, we drove the tyrant from our holy land. 8 days of Chanukah, 8 days of Chanukah, we celebrate the festival of light. Those days in history still live for you and me. Let's keep the flame forever shining bright. Yeah. Their hearts were heavy with despair, impurities and idols all around them, and just one jar of pure oil was there. But with faith in God they cleansed the temple, kindled that small lamp with hope and love. Then the story had a happy ending. 8 days of blessed light came from above. 8 days of Chanukah, 8 days of Chanukah, we celebrate the festival of light. Those days in history still live for you and me. Let's keep the flame forever shining bright. Yeah. This season, let us remember all those who struggle and stand up for justice, those who have the courage to speak against the mighty. Help us now to make a better world. These words, Al Hanisim ve'al hapurkan, ve'al hagvurot ve'al hatshuot, ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh, are found in the Siddur, just in the Amidah prayer. I think it's right after Modim Anachnu Lach. You find these words of Al Hanisim. Al Hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al hagvurot ve'al hatshuot ועל המלחמות שעשית לאבותינו בימים בהם בזמן הזה. Long ago our people fought in bloody battles for their freedom, and now we give thanks for what we know is gained in victories they won so long ago. Al hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al hagvurot ve'al hatshuot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. At this season, let us remember all those who struggle, stand up for justice, those who have the courage to speak against the mighty. Help us now to make a better world. Let's try it again. Al hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al hagvurot ve'al hatshuot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Long ago, our people fought in bloody battles for their freedom, and now we give thanks for what we know is gained in victories they won so long ago. Al hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al hagvurot ve'al hatshuot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. At this season, let us remember all those who struggle, stand up for justice, those who have the courage to speak against the mighty. Help us now to make a better world. 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 This next few songs will be in Yiddish. The Yiddish labor poet Morris Rosenfeld wrote, O ihr kleine Lichterlech, over 100 years ago. O you little lights, you tell stories, countless tales of bloody deeds and courage. When I see you shimmering, a sparkling dream appears and speaks. Your stories awaken my anguish, and deep in my heart it stirs and tearfully asks, what will happen now? Was wird jetzt der sein?
Von
as we know, dreidel is a Yiddish word. You probably know drei means to spin. So let's sing a medley of two very old Yiddish children's songs about the dreidel. The music to Drei sich Dreidele was written by Avram Goldfaden, who was the father of Yiddish theater. And he also wrote Rosh and Kesman Mandlin. But perhaps you don't know this song, Drei sich Dreidele. And then we'll sing the original, I Have a Little Dreidel. Ich bin a kleiner Dreidel. Drei sich schon Dreidele, teil sich nur früh. Frei sich du Mädele, tanz in a Ringele, tanz in a Redele. Es ist schon Chanukah do, schon do. Eins, zwei, drei, tanz in a Redele. Eins, zwei, drei, Ingele Mädele. Eins, zwei, drei, drei sich schon Dreidele. Es ist schon Chanukah do, schon do. The original, I Have a Little Dreidel, written in Yiddish. Actually, the words are... We'll continue with the song in Hebrew called Nearly, My Beautiful Little Candle. Nearly, nearly, nearly dakik, ba Chanukah, neri hadlik, ba Chanukah, neri ahir, ba Chanukah, shiri mashir, ba Chanukah, neri ahir, ba Chanukah, shiri mashir. I will light my candle and I will sing beautiful Chanukah songs. Nearly, nearly. Nearly, nearly, nearly dakik, ba Chanukah, neri hadlik, ba Chanukah, neri ahir, ba Chanukah, shiri mashir, ba Chanukah, neri ahir, ba Chanukah, shiri mashir. Beautiful children's song from Israel, Nearly, Nearly. Well, we've sung about dreidels and candles, but what's a holiday without food? It might be fun, but it won't taste good. Well, I've got a recipe I'm gonna try, and it's not for cookies and it's not for pie. These are the ingredients I'm gonna need: potatoes, onions, flour, eggs, mushed at high speed. This next song will tell you the story of this food. It got stuck in the blender and then began to brood. It wasn't enough to be just a mushy blob, so it became a latke with a Chanukah job. Perhaps you've never heard the verse, the third verse, because I've recorded this. It's a Debbie Friedman song, I Am a Latke, but the third verse I left off, and it goes like this. It's important that I have an understanding of what it is that I'm supposed to do. You see, there are many who are homeless, with no jobs, no clothes, and very little food. It's important that we all remember that while we have most of the things we need, we must remember those who have so little. We must help them, we must be the ones to feed. I am a latka, I am a latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latka, I am a latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. So Debbie Friedman wrote the Latka song in the 1980s, and the children at Valley Beth Shalom were the first to perform Debbie's Hanukkah music hall called Miracles Aren't Just Magic. They need people to help them along. So this song was originally sung by Debbie and written by Debbie Friedman. We're going to sing it with my recording. Take it away. I am a latka, and I'm waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am so mixed up that I cannot tell you. I'm sitting in this blender turning brown. I've made friends with the onions and the flour, and the cook is scouting oil in town. I stand here wondering what will come of me. I can't be eaten looking as I do. I need someone to take me out and cook me, or I'll really end up in a royal stew. I am a latka, I am a latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latka, I am a latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. We call it the Latka Reina. Well, every holiday has food so special. I'd like to have that same attention too. I do not want to spend life in this blender, wondering what I'm supposed to do. Matzah and charoset are for Pesach, chopped liver and challah for Shabbat. Blintzes on Shavuot are delicious, and gefilte fish no holidays without. I am a latka, I am a latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latka, I am a latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latka, I am a latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. I am a latka, I am a latka, and I am waiting for Chanukah to come. Latkas! Woo! That's a lot of fun. Do we have time? Let's see. I don't think so. Light one candle is our last song. Light one candle for all we believe in. Let anger not tear us apart. Light one candle to bring us together with peace as the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. I'll close with Peter Yarrow's beautiful song, Light One Candle, which he wrote probably almost 40 years ago. It's been wonderful to sing with you today, and I hope we can do this again sometime. A little higher. Light one candle for the Maccabee children, with thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they're suffering. Right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. And light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in, let anger not tear us apart. And light one candle to bring us together with peace as the song in our heart. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly? We keep it alive in that flame. What's the commitment to those who have died? When we cry out they've not died in vain. We have come this far, always believing justice would somehow prevail. This is the burden and this is the promise. This is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out, don't let the light go out. Happy Chanukah, Chag Sameach. I hope you have a wonderful Hanukkah season. Good Yontif.